What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to do a run against Knull with Moon Knight. But the special thing today is we're actually going to be doing with a CTP of energy. And the reason being is actually Moon Knight does a lot better with a CTP of energy. He's way more consistent than what he is with a CTP of rage. Now, if you get an optimal run with a CTP of rage, it is stronger. Definitely in ABX, it will be stronger. However, because of the way that these procs work, when you compare the CTP of energy versus the CTP of rage, and the way his skills are intertwined with each other, you can put all of his skills, cancel them into one skill to land your damage proc on one specific skill. The energy just seems to be a lot better on this guy. Now, we had the unequipped CTPs for 50% off, and I actually did this yesterday, and I did unequip his rage, and I put a CTP of energy. And the reason the energy just works better for him is like what I just explained, but also the way this thing procs. You have the activation rate 10% chance when attacking. That means when you're attacking, he gets the 200% damage proc. And the way that Moon Knight works is, you're just canceling this 3 to get this 100% for one attack. Then you're going to go into this 5 to get this nice all attack by 50% and crit rate buff by 15%. And then you can go into your awakened skill, or you just do 3, 5, 4 and put the proc on the 4th skill. And he just does insane damage. With the rage, however, the thing is, we'll find somebody with a rage here. Yep, and I did leave the rage on Captain America, as y'all can see. But with the rage, the way this thing procs is activation rate 20% rate when dealing a critical attack, which means you have to do a critical hit. So whenever you do critical hits, you have 20% chance to proc the CTP of rage. Well, characters that don't have guaranteed critical rate, for example, like Wolverine, characters that don't have this guaranteed critical rate, what this does is it gives you an extra chance. For example, in Wolverine's case, this is a 50% extra chance that he'll do a critical hit. So rage is actually going to work really well with someone like Wolverine. But in Moon Knight's case, he has no guaranteed critical rate anywhere in his kit. So the rage a lot of times is just very inconsistent. It doesn't proc as often as you would like it to, and it really can make for some bad runs. It's a powerful obelisk, no doubt. It's the best obelisk for a lot of characters, but I really think in Moon Knight's case, just a regular critical damage with a damage proc or a CTP of energy is just better. Well, the CTP of energy is better. The regular damage proc wouldn't be, because you wouldn't have the chain hit damage. And definitely after I did my testing, whenever I played with the rage and then I did with the energy, I saw a massive spike in damage using the CTP of energy. It is ridiculous. And when you preview Moon Knight's skills, it literally is 3, 5 awakened skill. And then you just let that damage proc play out on this skill. And when the damage proc finishes and he jumps down there, hit the 3, 5, 4 again, and boom. And that last blow that he does a lot of damage. All of them. Those shotguns do insane damage. We all know how strong Moon Knight is, but I wanted to make this video to show you all that, honestly, with a proc, he just seems way better. He just seems a lot stronger. I mean, he does have, well, we'll run through the build now. So he has about 32,500 physical attack. He has 120 attack speed, which is no problem because he gets a 15% attack speed buff for 5 seconds from his 5th skill. He has 47% crit rate. He has max critical damage, max ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. As far as his Urus, he does have mythic physical attack Urus. I do have 55% physical attack on my cars. The rest of his Urus are 5-star. I actually could put some critical rate here and some critical rate here. That would actually help him a little bit because I could use a little bit more critical rate. And on that 5th skill, you do see the critical rate buff here and the attack speed buff. He has a fully awakened overdrive set. He has the CTP of energy, and then he has a mythic uniform. And on his uniform, we have max dodge. That actually helps his survivability a little bit. We could change this to attack speed, and we'd have a max attack speed. He has the max physical attack from Domino here. He will ignore defense from Yelena. We got more dodge from Black Widow. And the dodge is really just helping him. Since I had the rage on him, I had these stats on dodge. But really, it's just helping his survivability now. And then we have some extra physical attack from Iron Man's uniform. And I really wanted to make this video because I was so excited. When I put that CTP of energy on him and I did that run, I was blown away. He is so much better, at least in my opinion, with a CTP of energy versus a rage. And that is a breath of fresh air in this game. That really is. Anytime we have characters that can get clears and get it done in level, high level content, that is a blessing. So let's get into the action and let's rock and roll. So the cool thing about this run is we're just going to be using a leadership, just a 30% physical attack from Winter Soldier, and that's it. 3-5 awakened skill, and this is so nice because that proc just triggers almost immediately. So you get the damage proc at the beginning of the awakened skill all the way to the end, and then by the time the proc finishes, you can just switch back to the 3-5-4 again and put the proc on the 4. The consistency makes all the difference in the world, and because all of the skills proc on one skill, the damage proc just works really well for Moon Knight. And we're just going to face tank. The other thing that's really awesome about this character is he has this insane heal on his fist skill. So you can sit there and you can take damage from the symbiotes when it's rising, grabbing hold of them, and like right now, no big deal. So what? We get caught, we take some damage, no big deal. We hit our skills, the 3-5-4, we get the heal, and boom, we're back to almost full health again. Easy peasy. He has insane survivability, his movement speed is nutso, and the fact that I have 55% physical attack, and I'm only using a 30% physical attack leadership, no other support, no Valkyrie, no Mystique, and this is stage 2, not stage 1, that he can do this is really freaking insane. Wow. And this is what I like to see, you know, characters that can do this kind of stuff with procs. Even if you just have a regular damage proc on this guy, man, he's going to put in so much work, and he's so easy to play. He's so easy to play. That's another thing that I just love about Moon Knight. Come on, come on. I mean, you're just letting this proc run out. He's going to land on the ground, then you hit 3-5-4 again, and boom. Look at that. You get the damage proc from the 3rd skill on the 4th skill. You get the attack buff from the 5th skill, all intertwined, all together when you land that 4th skill or land the awakened skill. Which is why he does such insane damage. Now there, the proc triggered actually on the 5, he was a little far away. And sometimes that happens, but really not very often. The other thing that's nice about Moon Knight is he has native immunity guard break. So whenever the purple comes out, he actually doesn't get guard broken. You can actually run away. If you get caught in that, you can actually just run away. You're not going to get guard broken. It's not a big deal at all, which is nice. Characters that only have super armor, they get caught in that purple, they still get guard broken because of the penetration, and they can't run away. Whereas Moon Knight, he can. Oh yeah. Freaking nutso damage. Yeah, stomp your little sword down, punk. And again, the movement speed that this guy has is great. Easy to avoid all of these attacks. And I'm just using the 3-5-4 just to get in a little damage there. Playing a bit aggressive, Another thing that's nice is this 3-5-4 isn't a super long skill. It's semi-long, but it's not super long. Now we're going to use the awakened skill. And look at that damage, guys. It's just, he's just nuts. And he pretty much went into an iframe there, and he's going into the back of the screen. Come on, punk. Run away. Oh, I love it. And this wasn't difficult at all to do. I mean, Moon Knight, if I was to put Valkyrie on the team, he could definitely go higher than this. And he's making great time right now. He's doing wonderful. Come on, punk. And this is a character people should build. I mean, he's an ABX meta. He's super freaking strong. Crazy, crazy damage. And even like if we took damage in that purple right there, no big deal. Because again, he just has that insane heal. Plus he can outrun Knull when he jumps around like that. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Now here, you can go ahead and attack this guy because you do have that heal. So I'm just going to hurry up with that 3-5 and the awaken skill, and boom. Try to do as much damage as I can in the very beginning. I'm trying to hit my 3 and hit my 3-5-4 rare. Did a little bit more damage. Okay, so now we just got to wait for the 4 to get off cooldown. We'll go attack again. 3-5-4. Oh yeah. And all we need is one more hit. One more hit. Come on, let's go. Let's go. And 3-5-4, and boom. See you later, punk. 22 seconds to spare. Stage 2, just a 30% physical attack leadership and no other support. And you see the strikers I did use. I used 2 damage to supervillain strikers, and I used 3 ignore dodge strikers, along with the ignore dodge that we got from the CTP of energy. So I just really wanted to give a big shout out to Moon Knight because he's so insane with a proc. It's just unreal. So let me know how you're all feeling about Moon Knight destroying Knull, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.